Guys, thanks for joining me on another episode of Hustle Hobbies. This is the show where I talk about different mindsets and things that I do to hustle. Because let's face it, you gotta think to hustle. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys today about was about being unbreakable. Some time ago, I got laid off from a job, and it devastated me. Long time, because you only have your one source of income, and you're like, freak, once you lose your job, you lose your mind. So I remember when I was younger, this switch sort of clicked in my head, and it was, I need to put myself into a place where if I did lose my job, nothing would happen, not too much would happen, and I could keep going on. And the only way to do that, of course, is to get another job. So for a while, I used to work 2 jobs, and that burns you out, of course. And then this was before the internet. This is before different stuff like Uber and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that other stuff like that. So you had to get another job. And that's where like the sort of unbreakable hustling mindset came from. Like for instance, if your rent is $600 and you lost your job, well, you have to figure out a way to make $600. What can you do? I remember back when I used to live at the apartments on 63rd and Lebanon, a little $400 apartment that I had, and I, lost my job or something happened, and I couldn't pay the rent. I remember getting on the phone, and I remember having like a bootleg copy of Windows 2000 and a bootleg copy of Windows XP. And I used to just, kind of word of mouth it and tell people like, yo, I fix computers. And that's really the only thing that I could do. I couldn't fix a broken screen. I didn't know where to get stuff like that from. I did, but, it was going to be hard. But like, if somebody had like, this is back in the days when pop-ups used to mess up people's computers. And, you would have to, the solution would be to wipe, what we call it in the tech industry, wiping it clean. So I remember doing that for about 2 months straight, just to make money to pay my rent. And all my frustration, I remember having this inkling of a thought like, damn, I just made this $400 and I got to give away. Like, what's going to happen if, like, I just did it because I felt like it? And then I was like, why would I do it because I felt like I got other shit to do? I got to work. I got to travel home. I'm tired, And it's like, oh, a lot of the times that, we do certain things, we all are unbreakable. We all, just put the limits in front of ourselves. We all can do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. But we just don't, and because you just don't want to put any energy. So that's, I'm all over the place here. But that's the message that I'm trying to get through. Like, you need to put yourself in a mind state that if you were to lose your job tomorrow, it wouldn't hurt you. And if it does, and once you get yourself into this mind state and you stop being afraid of your bosses and you stop, working to just, looking at the time go by and stuff like that. Once you have the idea that, what, I could leave whenever I want. I'm not going to walk around with that attitude, but it's in your head. You actually become a better employee at whatever job you're doing, and you have the energy after you're done your job to do what you got to do, and keep working on your you stuff, because that's what life is working on you, not your job. But you still have the energy to work on your you stuff, since you're working on your you stuff and you're working on your job and you have a more brave attitude, you're naturally going to pick up like promotions and praise from your superiors, because you're better. You're becoming better, and you have a better way of thinking. So that's just the message I wanted to give you guys today. It's one of those things that I say at the end of my tagline. I always say, live high, live mighty, and live righteously. And that's the truth. Like, once you get that unbreakable thing in your mind, like, okay, all I got to do is do this, and, nothing's going to break me unless I get sick. So you just begin to, like, live mighty. And then when you do that, you live righteously, Anyway, take it easy.